Look at the color. The taste is almost sweet. It's boneless, so you don't have to worry about preparation. And you are getting today the opportunity to pick up 10 of these 6-ounce fillets. This is, by popular demand, the 5th time we've done a today's special value from Egg Harbor. There are 10 here. They're 6-ounce Faroe Island premium salmon fillets. If you were awake at midnight and you heard some of the callers who were kind enough to call in, and I hope that you'll do the same thing for us, 1-800-395-1601. This comes with a one-time or an auto delivery, and I'm going to tell you why it's really, really important. But this is the offer. There are 10 6-ounce. They look like this. They're easy to store in your freezer. They're ready to go. You're going to get really great seasoning packet with it as well. And all you really need to tell me is, do you want it to ship out now? Or do you want to wait, and do you want it to ship out March 18th, the week of March 18th? Both will guarantee it's there by Easter, so you can think about that. But what's so fun about this is the same price as we had in 2023. So think about how expensive everything else in our world has gotten. The reason I asked for your phone calls is because we heard from people last night who were married to someone who didn't really like salmon, and suddenly they changed their mind. It's easy. The Lenten season is here. If you love Fish Friday, it's an awesome opportunity, and you will always have these. If you go on auto delivery, you will hold us to the lowest price that we've ever offered this year on that set of 10. Also, this is the today will be the only day that we will be able to offer this 10 6-ounce under $100. They're $9.99 per fillet, and you get to make them at home and always have them in your freezer. The auto delivery on this, and follow me on over here, I'm going to take this with me, is every 60 days for 1 year. Now you can always, if you want, delay a shipment, but the thing you can't do is tomorrow ask us for the today's special value price. And you also won't be able to ask for the auto delivery. This again will be the only day that we offer this under $100. In the meantime, call us and let us know your salmon story, and wait till you see what our dear friend Brittany Ristelli. She is like the queen of seafood around here. Hi, Miss Brittany. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
Thank
I love how you always inspire us. You've taught us to know our source. And before I jump into that, how many did you just say, Frank? 800. Just in the last couple of minutes have already been ordered. Smart. I know you haven't seen this since midnight. All right. So know your source. You taught me that about our seafood.
Knowing your source kind of changed the way that I ate everything in general. And it started with the Faroe Island salmon. So if you're not familiar with the location, the Faroe Islands are located just north of Scotland in an absolutely beautiful, pristine body of water. So the salmon are out there in the North Atlantic between these beautiful fjords and sounds. And there's a very strong Arctic current right between those fjords and sounds that flows through, keeping the water very cold and very clean. So the salmon right there are fed an all-natural, hormone-free, antibiotic-free diet.
How important.
And then they come out of the water right there in the Faroe Islands, where they are filleted, they're boneless, they are skinless, and they are center cut. But they are blast frozen, which is locking in all of the nutrients, our omega-3s, our omega-6s, all of that stuff that's really good for us, and the freshness. So it kind of comes out of the water like this. The skin and the bones are taken off. You're receiving the center cut. So the other pieces here, we use this for burgers and fish cakes, but you're getting the center cut portions. They kind of look uniform. Everybody looks about the same. So that kind of gives you that great option at home to cook these in bulk or just for one. But again, blast freezing locks in that freshness, so your smell when you cook seafood at home is almost non-existent.
That's so funny because rare. So many people said that last night, and even if you there's 655-star reviews on fish. I read something, and I'm going to stand on this side if that's okay with you, Lev.
Absolutely.
That according to the American consumer, salmon is her favorite fish, and it's number 2 in the world of seafood, with shrimp being number 1. But number 2 is not bad.
Correct. And the salmon, you know, a lot of people eat salmon in general just for the health benefits. They love the fact that it's high in omega-3s, high in omega-6s, high in protein, low in calories, but they don't love the salmon journey. I always encourage those people to try the Faroe Island salmon because I think it'll make the journey a little bit more enjoyable. And if you've already written salmon off a long time ago, it's not for me, it's too strong, there's an odor. Again, I encourage you to try the Faroe Island salmon because there really is a difference. And I think it speaks for itself here at QVC with how many people we have that love this salmon.
Would that be the 8 million fillets that we have sold?
Yes, yes.
The 5th time that it's a Today Special Value. It doesn't smell. The color is beautiful on this salmon, and it's so easy. And you ship it to us in the individually packaged fillets, but they come in a nice big bag. And I know this because they're in my freezer, and they have simple instructions because you really can make these lots of different ways.
Exactly. Salmon is incredibly versatile. This is a fish that we can prepare on our grill, in the oven, in the air fryer. We can poach it, we can broil it. It really holds up in all the various cooking methods. Pat, I have your method here and one of my favorite that I put on the same tray for everyone because I just want to show them the simplicity of it. So for you, I know that we don't do anything to our salmon because you like your Faroe salad that you put this. So you have the lemon dill sauce that's available today. So it's
I'm gonna try that though.
It's a finishing sauce, or you can use it before and just kind of bake it on top like this.
So you have to leave these thaw out overnight.
You want to thaw them out, exactly. So here we just have a quick sheet pan method, and then I have my finished ones right here for you. But I want to show what the lemon dill sauce looks like and then how pretty this one crusted. And that's a testament to all that marbling that you saw earlier in that bright orange color salmon when it was still raw. It gave you like that real pretty crust on the top. Again, that's the marbling. This was cooked at 350 for about 18 minutes.
18 minutes. I mean, think about this. It's Lenten season, Fish Friday. We know we're trying to do better because now we know we need to do better.
Exactly.
The dill sauce, by the way, looks delicious. That's M90864, and you get a set of 2 of those.
So, Pat, this is yours. This is your favorite, right? That's simple.
You are very sweet. I love it simple. I said to Brittany, I'm the same way with Rastelli's. And if you don't know, Egg Harbor is the seafood division of our #1 food brand, Rastelli's. That's what we're getting you. And I just follow the instructions. I thaw it out. I just use a little olive oil. And then if I have a lemon, sometimes I'll lay a lemon if I'm being fancy for myself. And I definitely always use your wonderful seasoning on it as well.
Absolutely.
But it's delicious. It's pure. It doesn't need a lot. The same way I feel about the ribeye steaks and the prime rib we're going to talk about at 11 o'clock. Doesn't need a lot of things to cover it up because it's just a sensational, sweet, flaky, good fish.
It really is, and it has that mild flavor. So, you know, you kind of think about walking around your grocery store and you see that salmon that's sitting out. There's a really good chance that that salmon has been previously frozen, not once, but sometimes 2, even 3, 4 times.
Wow.
So it really speaks to that smell and the odor that you receive when you get a salmon like that versus this one where all of that has been locked in.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of it. And now you have something always ready in your freezer, which is one of the nicest things. I'm going to take a little pinch of your seasoning, which I love as well. And you get a pack of seasoning with this. They're 10 individuals. So think about all the different opportunities coming up. Just, you know, a weeknight. And I know you've got great kids and a hubby and a wonderful family. Everybody's so busy these days. And what do you do on one of the local radio shows, talk shows that I listen to? They were asking, you know, where's Fish Friday? Where's the best place to go get fish on a Friday? Since a lot of you are observing Lenten. This will come either now or March 18th. That's the beauty of it.
Absolutely.
What are you doing here, my
Such
friend?
a versatile fish. So this is just taco night. I like to take the salmon and make all of the dishes that everybody is familiar with and then just use the Faroe Island salmon. So taco night turned into Faroe Island salmon taco night. Nice and easy. And then also I have a saute method I want to show everybody. So I'm going to get this going because we
All right.
started it already. But I
Brittany.
have my salmon salad for you too.
Oh, I love that salmon
and I know
salad.
you do.
All right, so we believe you are undefeated in the Customer Choice Food Award winner category. For best fish, you have won 4 times. You also, this is the #1 auto delivery. Out of all the food categories, all the food that people will go on auto delivery like we're offering you, so you can hold on to that only day this offer under $100 for the year. The reason that's important is that means people, when they got it home, they absolutely loved it. Our viewers absolutely loved it, and they wanted to stay on auto delivery, and they never wanted to be without it. Every time they opened that freezer door, they wanted to be able to find it. You have inspired us so much. One of my favorite things that you do is you use this instead of like a tuna in salad.
Exactly. So canned tuna fish salad, right? It's easy, but it's still canned tuna fish salad. So why not have that mayonnaise mixture? You could cut it with a little non-fat Greek yogurt, which is what I do. Add a little bit of celery. You're receiving the Egg Harbor seasoning packet as well, and just use your salmon to create this beautiful little salmon salad. And you can do it one of 2 ways. If you want to have breakfast, let's say you have one of Cliff's Just Bagels, you could do, instead of a
Looks
whitefish
delicious.
salad, you could do a salmon
Look at that.
salad like this. How delicious does this look for
Very.
breakfast or brunch? What time is it? It's still breakfast,
Yeah.
right? Could be brunch
Yeah.
too. Nice
Depends
and
on what time you
versatile.
got up. But doesn't that look delicious? So when family or friends are coming over for the spring holidays, or you could go ahead and now you're going to show us using the same thing, more like
Same.
an appetizer, a croissant for a shower.
Same exact thing, except this time I'm doing it on a little crostini.
I love it.
And that's it. So I always make an extra piece of salmon when we have it for dinner, and then the next day I make the salmon salad and we have it for lunch. Every single time I make the salmon, I'll make one extra piece, just because they're individually packaged, so
Yeah.
I know exactly how much I need.
Perfect. And your kids even eat it. Salmon's a very mild
They do.
fish.
They do. I'll take it.
And I think it's a very pretty fish, if I can say that. So that pink, you'll love the no skin, no bones. You'll appreciate hormone-free, antibiotic-free. You don't have to worry about that. All right, you do have to tell us what you're doing.
So this is a salmon in a cream sauce. So we had butter, garlic, and onions, and a little bit of vegetable stock or chicken stock going, whichever you prefer. And then we had previously seared our salmon right before that. So I'm just adding a little bit of cream and a little bit of Parmesan cheese in here. And then I'm gonna add some spinach as well.
Oh, you made it healthy. There you go.
This is one of my family's favorite recipes right now. Everybody seems to really be loving the cream sauces, especially the pink blush sauce. So then I take my salmon and
Look
put
how
it back
lovely.
in here. And we are gonna let this just kind of sear together.
That's absolutely beautiful.
Isn't that so
Yeah.
pretty?
Absolutely
This is one of the
beautiful.
most tasty. So again, we have butter, garlic, onion, sun-dried tomatoes. That sears. Put the salmon back in. Add spinach, add cream, add the Parmesan cheese.
You could be having a dinner, the most elegant dinner party, and look what you just made.
Look,
And
this is bringing the restaurant to you. I mean,
Yes.
this is something you would see in a restaurant.
that's a great way to put it.
Look how pretty our pasta is ready to go here. And then that's it.
TJ knows exactly when to arrive.
Listen, I had
this was a
Teddy
good
Graham for
moment.
breakfast, and this
Okay.
is going to be my brunch. By the way, is that a breakfast sandwich over there?
That
Yes.
most certainly
I
is.
believe I placed my
Yes.
order. I don't know if I don't have the receipt anymore, but I would really love if I could just take
Would
that.
you like that?
I would actually
Okay.
love that.
There you
Do you
go.
mind my fingers?
Pat, it's me,
Okay.
and it's you.
All right.
That
You want
is-
to bite
Here you go,
first?
sir. Oh, no.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So I'm gonna
I
take
was
this.
eating off the plate.
Okay. Just want to show everybody. Oh, is that bacon in here? Ooh,
Yeah, it's a
okay.
BLT on a bagel, but instead we have the Faroe Islands salmon salad that we put on top of that.
Yeah.
A little extra protein, extra flavor. It's delicious, right?
Are you a
know.
seafood eater like America loves salmon?
Yeah, if
That's
I
the number
see
one
food,
fish.
I'm going to eat it. And I also love the fish. And I also love that we're getting 10, like you said, Pat, for Lent. It's perfect. That's 10 weeks. Maybe for me, 5 weeks. But I've
Yeah,
done
exactly. Because
Yes.
I mean,
So good. I
Oh
know.
my gosh.
I know. It's so simple. All we did with the Faroe Island salmon is take those simple recipes that you already know. You probably already have these ingredients at home anyway, but we're using something that's delicious, high in protein, and just so easy to prepare as well. And
That's the
versatile.
biggest thing for me because when I come home, like we all work crazy schedules here, but a lot of times I'll cheat and I'll go to cereal because it's so easy.